Hey, what's going on, everyone? Moose here, and today I want to talk again about this Outlier chassis system that I've added to my Ruger American 308. You guys know we are out to shoot 1,000 yards with this gun, and the only part that I'm waiting on to finish this up is the barrel to come from Outlier as well. We've got one on order and it should be here relatively soon. But you guys saw last year, I roughly got out to between 550 and 600 yards. It was kind of hard to gauge the distance because of the small target that we hit, but we have accomplished at least half the distance. I really love this gun. I really love this EP5 Gen 2. And this video really isn't about the 308. It's about something new, and we're going to talk about that coming up next. All right, so here we have it. This is my Remington 700 chambered in 7mm Remington mag, and this is another Outlier chassis. Now, you may be saying, Moose, why are you talking about these Outliers so much? And listen, let me tell you, I own other chassis from other companies, and I don't have anything bad to say really about any of them. However, when it comes to chassis and modularity and things like that, I have yet to find one quite as modular and at a price point that all of us can afford. Well, okay, maybe most of us can afford. Really a very budget-friendly chassis system that is incredibly well made, in my opinion. I now own two of them, and I can tell you that I have chassis that are twice as much as this, and they perform just as well. I have chassis that are 3 times as much as this, and while maybe I could nitpick here and there, to be honest with you, I have no issue whatsoever with this chassis system. There is so much modularity to be had. This is a lightweight buttstock. They also have a heavier duty buttstock. They have grips that you can interchange. So this is an Outlier grip. As you can see, I did change the grip on this rifle to one that I had. Honestly, I bought these things at like some kind of sale, and I like it because it's got this little ridge bump here that kind of keeps my finger from hooking the trigger. It's the only reason I put it on there. EPL 4 6-24 by 50 Accutech bipod, which is all I ever use. But overall, this thing is amazing. This is all Loctite together, but here's the cool part, right? So let's get to the modularity. If you're running a long action, and that's the other reason I want to show this, this is a long action rifle. You let them know what chambering you're in, they'll give you the exact long action that you need. Holds my magazines perfectly for this 7 Rem mag, and I honestly couldn't be happier. No mag wiggle, I mean, outside of just normal, stuff that you're going to have. But so this is how the system works. You actually buy the chassis block itself first, right? Then you can choose the length of front rail that you want. This is a long rail. I prefer long. I do have some shorts, and they actually, I think they make a short, a medium, and a long. I have the long and the short. You can get additional buttstocks, or I actually had a friend of mine say to me, hey man, what happens if I already have a tube system that I like with, an adjustable butt plate? And that's cool because this is set up for that. You can add any tube, any buttstock you want. They just happen to make it nice and easy. Get your bag rider on there, They have a couple of different bag riders as well. I do love the modularity of the cheek riser. I actually canted my buttstock just a little bit to kind of force it over. So that way, when my cheek lies on this, it's not keeping me as much straight up. I can cant my face a little bit on it. And we'll show that more in the shooting videos itself. But overall, the 308 actually went out to Wyoming with me. And it went through hunting elk and just held up absolutely amazingly. We had rain, bad weather, wind, you know, it got tossed, you know, on the ground, not tossed, but, you know, laid on the ground, came back. It's in mint shape, no issues whatsoever. So hats off to Outlier. If you guys are interested in picking one of these up, there'll be a link in the description down below, or you can just search that company on, you know, your fingertips, because I think YouTube might be mad if I link them there, which I'm not really sure why, but whatever. To keep everybody happy and me not kicked off of YouTube, I guess we'll say that, yeah, just Google it, right? Arken, Outlier. Your fingers can do what you choose to do. And then obviously I do not have a discount code at this point, but you can use lots of the discount codes that are out there. I know there's, I think Hootie Who has one. I think Cyclops Joe has one, which is just his name, Cyclops. I think Texas Plinking might have one. I don't know. I don't have one yet. Hopefully that'll change. But until then, use one of their codes. Save yourself a ton of money and be happy, because these things are really budget friendly. I don't really want to talk about price, but I can assure you that the modularity of this and the price point are perfect for just about anybody's budget. So if you want to take your rifle shooting to the next level like I did, go check out Outlier. See what they have to offer. Try it out. You're going to love it. I almost guarantee it. Almost. Because, you know, I mean, anybody could say, I didn't like it. But either way, you get the point. So with that being said, we're going to take this thing out. We're going to take the 308 out. We're going to go do a bunch of shooting. We're going to have some other guys shoot these. I've got some friends that work SWAT, and we're going to let them try this out and let me know what they think as far as the chassis goes, and even the optics. You know, I've already got one buddy that's a SWAT member who loves these optics and has a couple of them. And him and I talk all the time, and we always end up talking about Arken, which is cool. And now we're talking about Outlier. So with that being said, till next time, be good to each other. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. God bless you and your family. God bless America, and we'll talk soon. See ya.